Hello everybody, it's Elena, and in today's video we are building a bunch of half-timbered houses in the old-looking parts of Windenburg, and I feel like most people know that Windenburg is like a European-inspired world in The Sims 4, and I think that this area is specifically very inspired by the old parts of Germany. Well, all parts of Germany are old, like the entire world is very old, right? We all know that. Okay, I just went way off topic. Why did I do that? But I think that it's specifically inspired by the Harz area of Germany. I'm not completely sure how to pronounce that. Please don't come for me if I said it wrong, because I really don't know how to pronounce it. But that area, it's like a very beautiful region of Germany. And as some of you guys may know, I recently went to Germany. I just got home 3 days ago as I'm recording this, and I was so inspired by the houses I saw in Germany. I had to build something similar in The Sims, and that's what we're doing today. I'm building some houses inspired by that area that I don't know how to pronounce in The Sims 4 today. But we have quite a lot of stuff going on in this build, so I will try my best to guide you through all of it, but yeah, it might be a little bit difficult for me to do that because, as I said, there's a lot of stuff going on and we're making so many houses. Like, I don't even know how many I made. I don't know, I didn't count it, but yeah, there's a lot of them. And right now we're just kind of like figuring out what to do with all of these houses. But if you watched my last speed build, the one that I posted 2 days ago, I told you guys that I really did not know what to build for that video because I could only think of one specific thing that I wanted to build, but that thing was like way too big for what I like had time to do that day, because the build that I wanted to do was gonna take me like days and many hours and stuff, you know. And yeah, this was the build that I was talking about. And I'm really happy with the way it turned out. And I was like kind of experiencing like a tiny bit of builder's block like 2 days ago when I built the other house, which was like really weird for me because I've never experienced a builder's block. Like, I always know what I want to build. Like, I always have a bunch of build ideas in my mind ready for me to just make them into a real build in The Sims, but for some reason I just could not figure out what to build for that video, but I ended up doing a tiny Victorian home. Anyway, that really doesn't matter. I just wanted to let you know that this was the build I was talking about, and I really like it. And I was talking about the fact that I was like scared that I was like gonna be disappointed with the way it turned out, but I really like it and I'm not disappointed. I think it's really cute. And also, this is a retail lot. I made it a retail lot because, as you can see, I made a lot of houses, and not all of them are like residential or like apartments or little houses that you can live in, however you want to say that. So I decided that I want to put at least one restaurant, a cafe, and a little flower shop, I think. I think that's what I'm gonna put, but I'm not completely sure because I have not done the interior yet. And I should probably tell you that this is the first part, so there's gonna be a second part as well, because if I just made this a one-part video, it would be like at least 35, like 40 minutes long. And if I'm being completely honest, I'm really not trying to like post videos that are that long because, first of all, doing a 35-minute voiceover scares the heck out of me. No thanks. That's a lot of talking. And also, I don't feel like I would want to watch a 35-minute video, so I don't really know why other people would want to do that. I'm just gonna make it into 2 parts. I hope that's okay. I've done that before and I feel like it's kind of fun that way. But the house that we just finished, the one with the thatched roof, yeah, I'm gonna change like basically everything about that house because I ended up not really liking it at all. And thatched roofs were not like a thing that I really saw when I went to Germany, and I didn't really see them in any of the reference pictures that I looked at. So I don't really know why I put that when I started building this house. I guess I just kind of liked it in the moment, but I quickly realized that it was not a vibe, so I do change it and I just make a like regular roof. I don't remember what kind of roof I put on that house, but it's definitely going to be different, and I think it's a lot better that way. So there's that. But the building that we're working on right now, or the house I suppose, is the one that's going to end up being the bakery or like the cafe. bakery slash cafe. I'm not completely sure what I'm gonna end up doing with it since I haven't done it yet, you know. This is gonna end up being that, and I think it's really cute. It's definitely my favorite house of all the houses that I made. I think it's really pretty. I love how bright it is, and I love that little tower bump out thing. I don't really know how to explain it, but you know what I'm talking about, right? And that was a thing that I saw a lot of in Germany, and I think it's really pretty. So like on the second floor they had the little bump out and the tower, that's where it like started, but they didn't have it on the first floor, which I thought was really interesting, so I wanted to put that in this build as well. And then I put some cute little flower boxes all around it because I thought that would be really cute, so I liked it. And also, I forgot to say this, but I'm going to be posting the second part in 4 days. So I'm going to be posting a different build in 2 days because as you guys know, I post videos every other day. But the build that I'm posting in 4 days is like the second part to this video. So if you're interested in watching that one, then I recommend sticking around until 4 days from now. And if you're watching this in the future, I will of course have it linked down below in the description box. And I tried to make everything in this build like pretty asymmetrical, like as much as I like could, you know, because a lot of these houses are not very symmetrical like in real life, and I'm sure that they were very symmetrical and well made when they were built, but a lot of these houses are from the 1600s, which is a long time ago. Those are some very, very old houses, older than some of your guys' country, which I think is crazy. Like, just think about that. Like, these houses are older than the country that some of you guys live in. That's insane. I can't even like wrap my head around that, but anyway, that's cool. So I tried to make the roofs like very like wobbly looking, I guess. That's a weird way of saying it, but I tried to make them look very old. I feel like I kind of succeeded, but then again, like I couldn't really do it that much, so I did my best and I think it's okay. I don't know where I'm trying to go with this. I just tried to make it asymmetrical, okay? And I don't mean to be like negative or anything like that, but I do just want to address this for a second. So a few weeks ago, I got a comment saying that I laugh too much in my videos, and like this comment was very nice. Like it wasn't a hate comment in any way, and I didn't take it as such in any way, shape, or form. Like this person was super nice about it, and they just basically said that it made me sound like really insecure and stuff. And I feel like the reason why I laugh sometimes in my videos, and especially did it like a long time ago a lot, is because I feel like when I say something sarcastic or say something as a joke, sometimes it just doesn't really come through in my voice. Sometimes when I listen to my voiceovers, I feel like my voice is kind of just like the same all the time. And when you say something sarcastically, you kind of like say it in a bit of a different way, but for some reason I can't really seem to do that when I do my voiceovers, so I started like kind of laughing when I said something as a joke, and I feel like I just kind of took over for some reason. I don't really know, and basically I've just gotten a little bit insecure about it, so I'm trying to like stop and cut it out when I do laugh. It's a little bit hard, and I do just kind of have to get used to not laughing as much in my voiceovers, because I kind of knew that it was a problem and I had to stop it, but I was subconsciously just kind of waiting for someone to point it out, so I had a reasons to stop doing it. But yeah, I just wanted to address it because I don't know, it just makes me a little bit insecure sometimes. But yeah, again, I definitely didn't take it as like hate or anything, and I'm not mad at the person who said it because that's fine, you know, whatever. And also, like, I feel like one of the reasons that I do it, or another one of the reasons why I laugh so much, is because I just want to lift the mood a little bit. Like, it doesn't have to be super serious. Like, this is a Sims video, you know? It's not like it's super serious by any means. And I just want my voiceovers to kind of feel like a conversation with a friend. So I don't want it to be super dark and serious and have my voice sound super monotone when I talk. So that's what I kind of like try to do, I suppose. But then again, like the comments was posted on a video that I made like I think a few months ago, like 2 or 3 months ago by now, and personally I do like to think that my voiceovers have improved since then. So I don't know, I hope it's better now. I like to think that it is, but let's not talk about that anymore. So we're still just kind of focusing on making the houses and like putting all the details like windows and siding and all of the things on the houses, because that took me a long time. And as you know, in this video we are only focusing on the outside because we have a whole nother video for the inside. I told you guys about that, whatever. But this house right here, the one on the corner, is definitely like my least favorite house. I didn't really like it, and I tried to like work on it and make it better, and I do think it's like better than it was when I like first decided that I didn't really like it, I suppose. But I don't know, it's just not my favorite, and I don't really like it as much as I like some of the other houses. And I think that's okay. You can't love them all equally, right? But I put a lot of planter boxes on the houses, as you might have noticed, because I literally put them everywhere, and I think I'm gonna put a lot more. I'm not sure, but I am gonna put some on like the houses that we haven't worked on yet, and I really like it that way. I love flowers, and it's just like better when you add a lot of detail to your houses. That's like definitely one of my biggest tips for building. Like, just add as much detail as you can without like going overboard, of course, because there is a such thing as too much. But detail is good in my opinion. And the first house that I built, the one where I first put the like thatched roof, and I didn't really like it in the beginning, I think that's going to be the restaurant, because towards the end of the video I'm going to be putting some tables outside of the cafe slash bakery, whatever the heck that whole thing is, and also the restaurant. And I'm pretty sure that that's the house I put it in front of, but I could be wrong because I don't exactly remember. They all look the same, you know. And then if I don't change my mind, I'm gonna put the little flower shop in the house on the corner that I just told you guys about, that I didn't really like as much. It's my least favorite, you know. Yeah, that one. But then again, it could change because I haven't done it yet. I have not built the interior yet because I haven't had time to do it, so it's okay. Yeah, I feel like I spent a long time on this build. I started building it yesterday, and I probably spent like maybe 5 hours on it, and then I finished it this morning and I spent maybe like 2 hours or something, so about 7 hours total, which is a long time for just like the exterior. But for the most part I was just kind of like building something, and then I was just bulldozing it because it took me a long time to figure out the shape of this whole lot, I guess, or not the lot, because I obviously didn't choose the lot shape, but the shape of the houses that I wanted to make, you know. It took me a long time, but that's not in the video because I practiced it beforehand, as I always do. I always practice my builds beforehand, which is kind of stupid, but I basically just do that to avoid like making the videos too long. So I kind of just have like a general idea of what I want to do with the house before I start, so I don't just sit there and think too much about it while I'm recording, because that would be annoying for me when I like edited the video, and if I didn't edit the video it would be annoying for you guys to look at, so I just do it that way. That's what works for me. And this is the last house that we're gonna be working on, and in a little bit you're gonna see something that might seem a little bit weird, because it was pretty weird. So I was for some reason having problems with turning on the bb.show live edit objects cheat on, and I don't know why this was happening because I build with it in like every single build that I do, and I could turn on bb.show hidden objects, just not bb.show live edit objects, and I don't know why that was. And I really wanted to add some ivy to the sides of my houses, of course, because ivy just makes everything so much better, and I could only get that from the bb.show live edit objects cheat. So basically I just went into one of my old houses where I knew that I had used that cheat to get the ivy, and I basically just stole it from there, put it in a room, then I saved the room to my library, and I put the room down on this build and took the ivy out of it. So that was a bit tedious and a bit of a hassle, but I did what had to be done, and I don't know why the bb.show live edit objects cheat wasn't working, because I literally use it every single time I build, and I've never had problems with it. And obviously, like, I spelled it right, I use it all the time, I know how to spell it and I know how to turn it on and everything, so I don't know what the problem was, and I couldn't like see anything about it on Google and on Twitter or anything, so it was really frustrating. But I found a way around it, and it's okay. It was just really tedious. So we're putting the ivy on right now, and let me know if you've experienced the same thing, because if you have, then I'm really sorry, and I hope this is not going to be like a problem that we're going to have for a long time, because I don't want to like have to go on a mission to steal the ivy and other plants and stuff from houses that we've already done like for a long time. That would be super annoying. So yeah, I hope this isn't like a problem that's gonna last. I was really mad about it and really frustrated, and it took like a long time for me to figure out what to do about it. I feel like I just cannot go even one video without having something go wrong for me these days. But at least my game didn't crash, and I didn't have like 4 hours of building just wash it down the drain, because that would have sucked. I did save this time many a times, and it didn't crash even once, so yay. Good, right, you know, count your blessings and stuff, but it's just really annoying that I have to have so many technical difficulties because I'm so sick of it. But anyway, we have started doing the landscaping now, and for obvious reasons, I would say, I didn't do a lot of it because I didn't really have room to do it, you know, and I didn't do anything special for the landscaping. I just put a bunch of like flowers and stuff, and that was it. It's really not that special, as I said. And I think for the rest of the video, I'm just gonna put down some details and like put some benches, and I'm also putting a big like fountain, I think, in the back of the build, so that's kind of fun. And I just had to find something to fill up that space, and I felt like a fountain was a pretty good thing to put right there. And I was kind of debating whether I wanted to put like the tables for the cafe and the restaurant in this video, or if I wanted to do it in the next video, because, you know, we're kind of decorating and doing all the like detail-y things for the inside and stuff in that video, so I felt like it would be kind of nice to put it in that one. But then I decided to do it in this video for screenshot reasons mainly. So yeah, gotta think about that when you're like sharing your builds and doing videos, because you gotta have a good thumbnail, you know? It couldn't just be all empty. That would be boring and sad. And basically I just tried to make this area as cozy as I possibly could, so I focused on just putting a lot of cozy things down, and I feel like it turned out to be pretty cute and cozy, and I like it a lot. I'm honestly so in love with this place, and I want to live in one of these houses. But these apartments are all like super small, like to the point where I think I'm even like gonna have to only put single beds in some of them, because I don't think I'll be able to fit like double beds in some of them, like especially the apartments above the little cafe, like bakery, whatever. It's really small, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to fit a double bed in there, but it's gonna be fine. And I like small apartments. I like to decorate cramped spaces like that. I'm really excited about it. I think I'm gonna do it tomorrow or just another day, who knows, and I'll figure it out. But now I'm just adding some tables, and also I forgot to put flowers in the little like grass area right there in front of the cafe, but I'm gonna do that off camera. You can't download this on the gallery yet if you're watching this the day that I'm posting it, or before I'm posting the other one, but I'm obviously gonna post this lot to the gallery when I'm done building it, and in 4 days you'll be able to download it. So yeah, I hope that's okay. I really hope you don't need it until then, I don't know, but I hope you guys like this build, and I hope you're looking forward to part 2 that I'm going to be posting in 4 days. So yeah, if you aren't subscribed to my channel, you can definitely go ahead and hit the subscribe button, so you'll see that video in your subscription feed when I post it, you know. But I think I'm just gonna go ahead and end the video right here. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, you can give it a thumbs up, and as I just said, you can subscribe to my channel if you aren't subscribed already and you enjoy my content. And then I cannot wait to see you guys in my next video that I'm posting in 2 days. I hope you guys are having an amazing day and you stay safe and all of those things. But yeah, thank you for watching. Bye everybody.